Would you not have that in the PDF? Jesus Christ.
That reminds me, Trump's a pedophile.
Ah, yes, he is. He is as well. That's true. And what to say about people who vote for pedophiles?
No, I wouldn't. Could you imagine having like a daughter and then voting for a pedophile?
Can you imagine cheering on a pedophile and then like pretending that you don't kind of sort of agree with being a pedophile?
Yeah, I know. Jesus. Like imagine you're the imagine you're imagine the daughter of like a Trump supporter and who's voting for someone who talks about how hot his daughter is, how she's always been hot, who owned Miss Teen USA, presumably specifically so, like he bragged about. He could walk in and watch them getting undressed and dressed. Who's a pedophile who thinks his daughter. So imagine the daughter of the Trump supporter. Not even to mention like abortion. That's the amount of shame that you should feel as a father in that circumstance is insane.
I mean, also he kept up a friendship. I mean, imagine voting for a guy
10
and
years.
everyone. The joke of the world is that someone says someone's an Epstein. I don't know if you saw, it was a great Saturday Night Live bit where Harvey Epstein is running for New York City Council, and he's like, "I'm not either of those men." Like, is the joke. And it's like, he's not Harvey Weinstein, and I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. These are two different people. And it's like on this political ad, it shows him with them. Like, it's pretty great. But imagine you distance yourself from these people because, Epstein's famous for being that guy, for being a child rapist who ran an international sex trafficking ring for wealthy, powerful people. And your name, imagine your name is not only like the most used in all of the documents, like you're just everywhere and there's tons of photos and you make jokes about how this pedophile likes young women. And then you become president and you keep up a relationship very strongly with this pedophile until he dies.
Mm-hmm.
And like best friends, where you're telling him stuff that's about your inner circle and how things work. And it's a crazy thing that's, and so imagine being that person and then going out and saying that you're going to fight for children's rights. And then imagine being someone who believes that.
Yeah, I know, Jesus. Did you see that story about one of Epstein's girlfriends at a particular point? She alleges that she was sexually assaulted by Trump because Epstein was walking past Trump Tower and was like, "Let's stop by and say hi to my good friend, best friend, Donald Trump," and then introduces her to Donald Trump
because he's raped.
And he's like,
again, he's a rapist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I think he ended up like grabbing her ass, and they started like laughing about it. And then afterwards, Epstein like berated her, and it really like fucked with her mind. But like, this is the type of this is the dude that these guys are voting for, and that's besides all the racist, all of that other shit aside. Like that should be, as a father, disqualifying. Like you should not be able to vote. You should be stripped of your rights. You should be re-education camp, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's